Hello gamers, Doompastry here. We're back with Hatoful Boyfriend Chapter 2. And by Chapter 2 I actually mean just Part 2 of my playthrough. Who wants to do some pigeon dating? Let's go. Load up the game here. Yeah, it's been a while. Okay. Maybe I'll go take a look at some of my options. I think there are clubs for baseball, soccer, track, kendo, migration, bird watching, no music playing. What's wrong? Okay. Wasn't there another one? Anyway, I'll start with the track team. I ran in middle school, and it's always funny watching the birds hop around. I think their club room is on the ground floor off to the side. Why is there... A white dove is having a tantrum outside. Coo, coo! This is no pudding for a man. What? Coo! Okasan rejects it. It is a lie. A vicious falsification. What is happening here? He's dancing around on a squished pudding. What? Hey, that's not very nice of the pudding, says Doompastry. Okasan. Very attractive bird. This is Okasan. He doesn't really look it, but supposedly he's a faint-tailed pigeon, I think. Either way, he's hyper. Yeah, I'd definitely say he looks like a whatever pigeon. San. Coo! Okasan has suffered a deception most vile, a wretched betrayal. Betrayal? Coo! Okasan instructed that pudding be provided for new members. Coo! But this is no pudding. Ousted, scorned, betrayed, dragged into the street and shot by those he trusted most. It's squished and filthy, but the thing under his feet looks like a normal store-bought pudding. What's wrong with it? Says Doompastry. San. Coo, coo! Spare the jests, young lady. Oh, so my pigeon is a lady. Okasan used wing attack. It's super effective. Coo! They'll rue the day they crossed Okasan. He'll have them flayed, hanged, shot at dawn, he will. Coo! Okasan must now train to achieve true pudding. Farewell. Wait, so he's talking in the third person and saying coo, and his human portrait was that of a pigeon. So, Okasan is a true pigeon? I don't know. And he's gone. He's a good runner, but what does pudding have to do with the track team? And so ended the first day of my second semester at St. Pigeon Nations. That would probably be a good place to start off for the first video, or to end off for the first video. Thanks for joining me, guys. We're gonna continue right now, because I've been playing for about 2 minutes. Kazuaki. I think we want to choose the class council today. Have I met you, Kazuaki? I don't know yet. As you all know, this school doesn't require you to join any club. If you want to, you can, but if you don't, then you're free to go home after school. Oh, thanks. I'm not really into extracurricular activities. Just kidding. Sign me up for all of them. San. Ooh. Okasan has time only for the track team. That's good. What about you, Shirogane? A foolish question. I already hold a position here. Oh, that's right. You became student president when you were admitted. Nepotism, ho! Don't we get to vote? Says Doompastry. Classic Doom. Ryota. Just coming to school is enough for me. I still haven't worked out distinct pigeon voices for all these characters. Sorry, guys. Doom. You have to take care of your mother on your own and all. Very, very compassionate, Doom. Very sympathetic. Thank you. I wonder what I should do. Join the student council, track team, or library staff. Well, I've always liked leadership positions. Student council would be good. Track team, well, I'd be joining up Okasan. And the library staff. Wait, I think each one of those pigeons said that they were part of a certain part of this. So, chances are I'm trying to date one of them or start something with them. Well, I don't know about Okasan, so... Library, you know what? Okasan it is, track team. Let's do the track team. That's everyone, isn't it? Have fun! Thanks, Kazuaki. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Up here we have stats, Wisdom 1, Vitality 800, and Charisma 5. Great. Attend math class, gym class, music class. Music class. Let's learn to rock. We sang birdie melodies. It was a little tiring, but singing together is fun. Wait, let me read. We sang birdie melodies. It was a little tiring, but singing together is fun. Doom leveled up. Charisma increased by 5. So it's 10 now, or it's still 5? Because that number didn't go anywhere. I need to go sign up for track. I want to join the team, but I wonder if Okusan's having a fit again. I'll find out when I get there. Self-exposition. A Doom appears. Is this a challenge then? Choose your weapon, ma'am, and draw. A fit he is having, though not over-putting. Doom. Not really. I want to join the team. Do you know where the captain is? He stands before you. Okusan is the captain and a faster bird the world has never known. I never knew. Oh, well, here, my forms. Thank you. A dove never refuses a challenge. Commence the entrance examination. Doom. There's an exam? Of course. Track isn't daisy chain making, missy. So, okay, I do have a female pigeon. I am a female pigeon. Great. Okusan will be your opponent in noble combat. Sprint or long distance? Sprint? I'm not really into the sprinting. Let's go long distance. Long distance? You've got guts. Let us begin. On your mark, get set, go! How was he so fast? I can't even fly this fast. I thought I was a human. I'm so confused. Pants. You're still weak, but you've got potential. Welcome to the team. Thanks. That's all, folks. And so I joined the track team. Who knew doves could run like that? Sitting at home is so relaxing. Oh, tomorrow is a class hike. Should I prepare anything? We won't be going far, so I don't have to. Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. Just what I usually have before bed, a nice hot bowl of udon. Today is the hike. We've stopped for a break on a hillside. Who should I talk to? Talk to Ryota, Sakuya, San, Kazuaki. They're all interchangeable for me right now. Let's go to Okusan. I wonder where Okusan went. I haven't seen him since we stopped here. It's not here! The pudding is not here! Oh, calm down, Okusan. It's missing? Did you bring it to eat for lunch? No. Okusan believed that wonderful pudding could be found on hikes. Is there a kind of pudding that lives in the mountains? Okusan will now search elsewhere for the pudding. And he's gone. What kind of pudding is he looking for anyway? Oh, okay. Alright, that's great. Sorry about the mouse cursor. I remember I did not take that off, so I apologize for you guys being able to see that, but just live with it, damn it. Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend math class, gym class, music class. Math class? Let's get that wisdom skill up. Wisdom through math. I'm not sure about that. I'm not getting this at all. Maybe you should Maybe you should review the basics a little more, Pastry. Yes, sir. Ta-da! Doom leveled up. Wisdom increased by 5. So now I'm at hardcore 6. My wisdom level is 6. I'm not a very wise bird. Kazuaki, I imagine you're well aware, but the sports festival is right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do. Sports festival season already? Ryota. If it were in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival, so it's always been in May. What are you going... That's me. What are you going to do, Ryota? I haven't decided, but probably the three-legged race. Somebody has to. Somebody has to. I forgot how this game says somebody. That's wonderful. Oka-san will handle the marathon. Indeed he will. You do have a lot of stamina, Oka-san, but what about you, Sakuya? You can't possibly be expecting me to run in some race, can you? I guess I apparently found voices for these pigeons. It is a sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running? Says Doom, the girl lady pigeon. Kazuaki. How about being a cheerleader? Sakuya. The general, in other words. Very well, leave it to me. I don't think that's... Kazuaki. Also, the first aid team is always short-handed, so I'm sure they could use help if anybody still can decide. That's all for today. Maybe I'll make him more of a gruff old English professor. Maybe I'll make him more of a gruff old English professor from now on. Yeah. Sorry for all the tongue-tiedness, guys. Ryota's doing the three-legged race, Okasan's running the marathon, and Sakuya's a cheerleader. Yuya might be running the first aid tent. What should I do? I'll have to think about it. Indeed I will. Today's the sports festival. I never did make up my mind. What should I do? Go to the... So, go to whatever... let's see. I could go to the library and talk to that stuck-up lady pigeon. Let's go to the first aid tent. Screw it. Yeah. Salutations. Did you come to gaze into my eyes, mon ami? Oh. Salutations. Did you come to gaze into my eyes, mon ami? Stereotypical French accent. I heard the first aid tent was short-handed. Salutations. Alas, spurned for the sake of medicine, I must work harder to prove my love. Anyway, happy to have you. As you can see, we have plenty of work to do. The obstacle course does always hurt a lot of birds. Why use a game designed for humans? Beyond me, mon ami. I suppose it's tradition. Where's the doctor? Shouldn't he be here too? Over there. He's resting in the shade of a tree, some distance away. It looks like he's taking notes on the performance of the birds on the racetrack. What's he doing over there? He doesn't want to ruin his girlish complexion working in the heat. He does the same thing every year. Is he taking notes on something? A lot of the birds graduating from the school get scattered by pro sports teams, so maybe he's checking up on the promising ones, says my outrageous French accent. Uh-oh, they've started. We'll be busy soon. Get ready, mon ami. Yes, sir. Oh, okay. And so I spent the Force Festival patching up damaged doves with Yuya. I've learned some first aid from him, so it was time well spent. I think. The first barrier for all students who make it this far, the midterm exam. We're getting them back today. I don't think I did too well. Pastry. Pastry. There we go. Old English gruff professor. Yes. You worked hard. Keep going like that and you'll... What am I doing? You worked hard. Keep going like that and you'll do just fine. There we go, kind of. One day you could surpass me. I'd love to see that. I guess I did pretty well after all. And Mr. Nanaki seems happy with me too. Yay. I mean, yay. With the festival and the midterm over, there's nothing to look forward to but summer heat. Between pigeons, I'd say so. Doves smell kind of funny when it gets humid like this. Huh? There's a bunch of birds in front of the staff room. What are they doing? Oh, there's Yuya. Yuya, what's going on? Salutations, Doom. Brian won his 7th Pulitzer. He gestures at a news clipping on the staff room pinboard. It says, Brian... Wait. Oh, no, it's a quote I'm reading. It says, Brian, the first intelligent pigeon, crowned again. Brian? Don't tell me you don't know who he is. I think I've heard the name, but... He's the world's most famous blogger. He began when birds were barely intelligent. He's a very skilled and insightful writer. Well, this right here tells you why I'm doing this game, guys, because I heard there were bizarre elements to it, and the fact that pigeons are blogging, well, says that. So, he was the one who suggested that the Dove Olympics be called the Pidge Olympics. He's extremely influential. The name was adopted the right way. Why don't you look him up right now, mon ami? Try googling Brian Pigeon. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I should Google him right now. Maybe I will. Okay. Or, okay. Oh, lunch is nearly over. Adieu, then. Adieu. I'd better hurry back to class. Doom. Hello, everybody, huh? There's a pile of overturned desks in the middle of the floor. Ryota is overturned next to them. Rock doves' underwings and bellies are light, so they look pretty different upside down. Wait, what's going on? Okasan and Sakuya are... I look up to see the two of them at each other's throats in the corner. I think we might have a diplomatic incident on our hands. What happened, Ryota? Sakuya was making fun of Akasan. He called him a stupid mongrel who only thinks about imaginary pudding, and said he was ashamed to be in the same class. That's terrible. Okasan is a nutcase and I don't know what he's saying half the time, but he really does like pudding. Either way, Akasan kind of went for the jugular, and you tried to pull them apart, and Akasan used wing attack on you. Yup, your only hope now, Doom. Cool. Okasan will not allow Pudding or himself to be ridiculed. You will apologize. You tell me to take back my word. I shall not. A mongrel like you hasn't even the right to speak to me. Cool. Okasan is not a mongrel. The battle still rages, and it looks like Ryota's sacrifice was in vain. I should side with Sakuya, side with Akasan. Scold them both. Side with Akasan. Sakuya, that wasn't very nice. Just because you don't know what Akasan is talking about doesn't mean you can start slurring him. You are siding with this mongrel rebel. Aren't you supposed to be a human? Cool. Akasan is resolved. Akasan will end this now. He drops low and prepares to strike with all his might. Cool. Giga, drill, B. Sorry. Okasan crashes into Saki with a spinning body slam. Sakuya goes flying out into the hallway, bouncing helplessly. Well, I didn't want to side with you, Okasan, and then help you to be a dick. Don't use wing attacks and giga drills. That must have hurt. Cool. Okasan is a match for any aristocrat. Cool. Akasan is a match for the mighty giants themselves. He puffs up his chest and swags his way out of the classroom like a real gangsta pigeon. Alright, and I think I'm going to end the video 2, part 2 of Hatoful Boyfriend right there, folks. Tune in soon to see what happens next in part 3 of Hatoful Boyfriend. Thanks for joining me, and be good to each other.